In lesson 2.5, we're going to look at our wash-up area here. So with the trays and all the stuff we're working with, there's actually a lot of washing that goes along with production. And one of the key things about the wash-up area is having it quite separated for everything else. So at the end, we're going to take another look at our workflow and our site layout so you can see how the wash-up area is situated relative to everything else. And what we're really trying to avoid is any contamination that comes with the spraying water that we have with this system. Just like our tray prep and seating area, we want to have something that's really good for working in different conditions. So you can see this is going to be good in the summer and the winter to keep things just comfortable for working in. So this one, as our harvest area is, actually has a similar workflow where trays are going to start on one side, they're going to get soaked and rinsed and sanitized and then stacked and then ready to go back into the system. So here you can see we're just using simple tables. These trays start here. Often, sometimes they need to get a little bit of a scrub, so we'll scrub them here to remove any debris. We've got a hose here so we can spray them off and remove that debris. And if stuff is really bad, we'll soak them in a big bin here. And then once they're ready to go, this next bin here is where they'll get sanitized. So they get dipped and soaked for a few minutes in a bleach solution. And then we drip dry them there and have them ready here to go. And we want them to sit here and as much water to drip off them as possible. So when we put them back into storage, they're not wet. In our system, we actually store a lot of our trays right in the greenhouse itself. And we don't want to bring moisture in there because that's actually going to increase the humidity content. And that's something we're trying to avoid. So here's just another look at the system right here. And you can see once again, it's very much a workflow where things just kind of work their way through the system and then end up getting incorporated back into our production process. So a little bit of a look at things here. Once again, different work tables there. You could see those ones were a lot lower. Just that tends to work better for that type of work. We had totes for soaking and sanitizing the seed. Once again, a hose and a nozzle with our water supply. We actually have gloves and like pants and stuff there, so you can do all that without getting too wet. And in the winter, you need to do it without getting too cold. We do get frozen water and frozen bubbles as we work in really cold condition. There's some shelving there to store not just our sanitizing supplies, but other outdoor things that are very handy. It's covered, and again, you want to have really good drainage in this area because one thing you don't want is standing water. So yeah, the wash-up area is quite crucial because your equipment does need to be cleaned on a regular basis, and you need to be able to do that very quickly and efficiently.